Hi Aquarius, welcome to your love reading for the month of August 2020 for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. You could be watching for yourself or you might be cross-watching for somebody else, but it is general, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. So you can watch one of your other signs if that is the case, or you can watch another video, or you can get a personal reading. The roles can definitely be reversed here, so yeah, do take the messages as they make sense for you or for your situation. So let's see, what does August have in store for Aquarius? Anything else? Okay, so we have communication, we have Dark Night of the Soul, and we have Twin Flame. I am not surprised to see this Dark Night of the Soul. It's just been similar energies, if not this specific one. Seems to be a theme in August. So definitely the communication might feel off, or there may have been some miscommunication, some misinterpreting of energies, of intentions, of words that were exchanged, anything of that sort. And yes, having that Twin Flame card come up, it's definitely a divine soulmate connection here. So let's see, or Twin Flame connection, however you want to label it. So let's see exactly what is going on here. Somebody is definitely going through a hard time. Some transformations, just intense. And that could be why the communication may seem off, if you are in communication. Well, if you're not in communication, just know that this person or you is going through a dark night of the soul. So let's see, in the general energy we have the Hermit. Okay, yeah, so it does feel like there's some distance here. Not a surprise. The Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so somebody is, I feel, is really beginning to see some truth here concerning possibly a situation that they are very unhappy in with the Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords. And for this reason, I feel like they're pulling away, turning inwards, just not being very interactive, not being very social, possibly, you know, pulling back their communication from you. So let's see what else. Let's get a little deeper here. So for what you or they want, we have the Ten of Swords. Who wants that? Well, you'd be surprised sometimes. Sometimes it's what you don't want. Okay, we have the World, the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Magician in the near future, and the potential is the Eight of Pentacles. So the World here is the challenge, all right? We have the Six of Cups for what you can't see, and the Page of Cups is what is supporting the connection. So closing out a cycle here is what is the challenge. So it could definitely be a karmic cycle. It could definitely be a third party, but it doesn't have to be. Just anything that seems to, I feel, maybe has gone around and around in cycles, or a cycle that just has been open for too long that just is really needing to close out. I feel that is the challenge here. So let's start clarifying and we'll see. So let's clarify the Hermit. The Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so I definitely feel that for someone here, and at some point it might get clear, the two-person energies might clear up, and then you will decide who is who. But what I'm seeing here is that somebody has been under a lot of stress, and it's whoever is going through this dark night of the soul. A lot of fear here, a lot of feeling trapped, feeling like they can't see a solution to the problem. And I feel like it's for that same person where the challenge is closing out the cycle. I feel like they may have put in some sort of an effort, but that effort wasn't enough for it to actually yield results. And so it's kind of like they put a little bit of effort, waited to see if maybe something would happen, and nothing did, and maybe that cycle just kept repeating itself. Because they didn't see the results, they went back to feeling stressed, back to feeling trapped, and then, you know, okay, let me try again, and again, no results. And it just keeps, it's like a never-ending cycle. I feel like this has happened maybe so many times for this person that this is why this person is now just kind of pulling away from everything and just really having that dark night of the soul or something like a tower moment. And this is because, I mean, they are very unhappy where they are with the Four of Cups. Let's clarify the Four of Cups actually. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So this person is unhappy because they feel like they are exerting, I feel, their energy in a way that's not balanced, in a way that's not even. It feels like they're giving maybe more to one person than to another person, or to one situation and less to another situation. Or it could be between a situation and a person. And this is, it's like they feel that this is deceitful to their own self. They might even feel like, you know, they're lying maybe even to their own selves about this. They're trying to escape just the whole idea of what it is that is going on, and that is what is keeping them unhappy. I do feel that like that is changing now with the Ace of Swords being here. I feel like the truth is being seen because of the dark night of the soul. So I'm mostly getting that this is more of a past energy, or what, you know, has been going on in their minds. So it could be you, it could be them. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords, which could actually be you. We have the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, yeah, so I do think that they're seeing the truth here and still being a little bit guarded, because it's just really overwhelming for them to really face the fact, you know, that they have been doing something that is just either deceitful or just not authentic, that it is their own choices, their own behavior that is making them unhappy. But also what I'm getting here for you is that you want action to be taken here. You would have wanted action to be taken, and I feel that because it didn't, because of that cycle that was just running over and over and over again, you kind of put a block up to the passion that you feel for this connection, or you're trying to kind of block it out because you're just so exhausted and you feel overwhelmed just by the whole thing and by this person's, I don't know, lack of action, should I say? Or just whatever their action is that may have been deceitful. Whatever it is that's keeping them stuck in this cycle, that's keeping them trapped there and in stress. So let's clarify the Ten of Swords for what you or they want. Okay, well, the cards went flying. We have the Fool. Give me just 1 sec to grab this card. Okay, the Devil. So, yeah, you know, this is, I feel like this is them, actually. I feel this is, most of this reading I feel is for them or about them, which could be you, okay? The roles could definitely be reversed. This is just how I'm seeing it. What they want is to really put an end. They want to put an end to whatever that deceitful behavior is that is making them unhappy. That is the devil here. They really, it's kind of like they really wish that they could just take that leap of faith, that they could just do something, take action. Just, I'm almost getting that they wish they could just snap their fingers and have it be done, because they feel that it's going to be very, very painful. And so I feel like they're actually, they have a fear here. They have a fear that putting an end to that is going to bring pain in one way or another. They do want it though. They do want it though. It's just, I feel it's difficult because of the fear that is attached to it. It's almost as if they're seeing it in a little bit of a distorted way. I feel like they're seeing it in a little bit of an over-dramatic type of a way. Yeah, so let's clarify the world as the challenge. Okay, and we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm strongly getting here that this is about them really seeing the truth and acting on a truth which would require them to become more independent from something else. This could definitely be talking about a third party, specifically being a person here, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, having to become independent of this other energy, of this other person here, of a commitment that they have with this other person, and just really seeing the truth of that connection, which, you know, they are doing. Like I said, I feel like they are aware of why they are unhappy, and they are also aware of how unhappy they are, and they feel like they're just, they feel like they're living a lie here with the Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Not giving their energy where they should. So again, it could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be another person, but I am kind of getting that a little bit strongly here. So at least for some of you. Either way, closing out this cycle is going to require them to really do some, I feel, self-reflection and become independent in their way of thinking, in their way of being, in their way of feeling, just everything all around. I feel like they may have been affected by others a lot, and so this is why they need to really see that truth for their own self. And I feel like that is what that dark night of the soul is. Really coming to terms with that truth. And that's going to need to happen before they can actually take some sort of an action here to, you know, to make this work with you. Although having the Eight of Pentacles in the potential, right, that is them putting in that work. So for some of them, I am kind of getting that, I don't know why I'm sensing this, but that they could be an earth sign, or they could have strong earth in their charts. So just saying. Okay. So what you can't see is the Six of Cups. Let's actually see what that is about. We have the Seven of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords, again, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so what you can't see is that this person really does want this connection. You might have gotten to this point where you feel like, you know what, well, they must not really want it. You know, they're pulling away, the communication is off, they just seem like they're not really doing anything, they're just, you know, going through endless cycles over and over again. You might even sense their fear or their stress concerning putting an end to this devil's energy. But what you don't see is that they would really, really want this reconciliation here with you. They know the truth. They know the truth of your connection. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. They would want to have a commitment with you. They would want to have that balance where that Six of Pentacles, where they're giving energy to two different situations, they would want to just be committed to you. So again, even if that other energy is something different, it doesn't matter. It's them really, you know, having to compromise something else here. They do want it, but you know, we do have the Seven of Cups, so it's like, you know, they are a little bit confused concerning that. They see the truth, but they don't know exactly what they should do about it. And no matter how easy the solution might seem to you, to them, you know, being in the Eight of Swords energy and the Nine of Swords, they're seeing it in a way where, again, I feel like it's a little bit over dramatic, but that's how they're seeing it. They're seeing it as, you know, almost like they're trapped, almost like they can't see what the solution would be. Because this ending to them, they feel would be very painful. Okay, so what is supporting this is the Page of Cups. So let's see. What is this about? The Eight of Wands, the Hanging Man, and the Moon. So it's like, you know, I mean, this person really wants to initiate communication, I feel, with you. And I feel like that is what is going to help to push things forward. I feel like, however, I do feel like that communication might be a little bit, not vague exactly, but a little bit elusive. Like you might not completely understand it. I'm getting here. It almost feels like this, if you do have communication, and I do feel like, because this person really wants that, and I feel like it's very possible that could happen, having some sort of communication. Again, I feel like there might be some misunderstanding here with the Moon and with the Hanging Man, and that might just keep you in this energy of thinking that things are stuck, when in fact, I mean, they kind of are, but they're also not, because this person is going through a dark night of the soul. This transformation is in the process of happening. Their challenge at the moment is to close out that cycle, and so they are having support for that. Okay, they really want this reconciliation with you. I feel like here, another thing you might not be aware of is that they miss you. Even if you are in contact, you know, they might miss how things used to be. Let's clarify the Magician as the near future energy. And we have the Four of Pentacles. I mean, and obviously if this is, you know, a twin flame divine soulmate connection, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. There are challenges, and these challenges are not easy. As I said before, they might seem easy to you, but if it's a twin flame connection, it's just not easy, okay? For either person. It's not easy for you. It's not easy for them. Each one of you is learning your own lessons. Okay, so look at what is being manifested here. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, but then we have the Emperor. So yes, things are difficult. Somebody is, you know, holding on to something very tightly that is becoming very overwhelming, but they're coming out of this as the Emperor. Okay, they're becoming the Magician to actually be able to take control over this situation. I feel like with this Emperor, I mean, the Emperor does take action. The Emperor stands strong. The Emperor has willpower. So this is actually going to begin to shine through for this person, right, following that dark night of the soul. This is the whole point of that dark night of the soul, is to make them stronger here, to help them stand in their power in order to be able to become independent of that something else here, stand on their own 2 feet, take control over their lives, see that truth of what they have been living, which has been making them unhappy, and finally put an end to that cycle, no matter how painful it is. That's that Fool, taking a leap of faith over the devil. Okay, so let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles, or the potential here. I mean, I just really see them here putting in that work. We have the Two of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the World. There it is, closing out a cycle. So what is it that they're closing out a cycle to, or of. Closing out a cycle of being in denial, of that escapism that I referred to before, not wanting to see, not taking actions, being in stagnation, being in this Five of Cups, being depressed, being sad, being unhappy, right? Which we have up here also with the Four of Cups. That is the cycle that is going to close out in the potential future here, with them putting in that effort in order to do so. So they're going to work hard for this. They're going to work hard in order to close out that cycle. So I see this happening. I just see it as maybe taking just a little bit of time. Maybe not a whole lot. But definitely here for the near future though, don't forget we do have the Magician. Right? Manifesting. They're manifesting themselves into this Emperor. They just need to overcome that dark night of the soul first. And then everything else will follow. So let's see. Final message for Aquarius, if this was resonating for you. And if it was, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It does help me out a lot. And we have higher power. Yeah, of course there would be a higher power involved here. Okay, with the twin flame connection. So there is divine intervention. You do have support. Sometimes we can forget that we have support. You just have to ask. Okay, and it can help so much, because it is difficult for the both of you. Even though your energy didn't really show up in this reading, it's got to be hard for you as well, with this type of a situation here going on. So that was it. Sending you guys all my love. Bye.